'cause it's Saturday. Everybody dance and sing, 'cause it's a happy day. It's like a Charlie Brown special.
C'est un other song.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Welcome to episode 2167, 2167 of
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Hey, we've had a couple days off, and now we're back. My name is Mike Matthews, and here's lovely lady friend. How are yous doing?
I'm okay. Pretty good. Though I sound like a robot.
That's your auto-tune, that's why. It gives people a robotic voice.
Mike's Daily
Am I close
Podcast.
enough to the mic?
Closer to the mic. Yes, you're close to Mike Matthews.
Mike's
Yes.
But the microphone,
Daily
not so much.
Podcast.
You might want to get a little bit closer.
Okay, how's that?
Wow.
Because I've got you maxed out volume-wise. So if you talk really soft, no one's going to really hear you. That's right. It's Shy Ronnie, everybody. I would like to start off the show by saying, if you are in a position that I hold in radio, you get CC'd for everything. I need to not look at emails. Need to not look at emails ever again. Ever. But you can email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. Lovely lady friend,
Yes,
do you have this issue?
I do. And I kind of take the approach of complete avoidance, which is not healthy. I have the equivalent of, everybody, or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm justifying myself, but does everybody have a drawer where they stuff everything that they don't want to get to? They
Yeah.
mail or just that. Oh, excuse me.
You cussed on my show. Wow.
It's like the drawer of forget land.
And here's today's podcast picture.
Forgetland, yes.
Yeah, so I have the equivalent of that in my email.
You hide it.
I hide it.
Keep it from view.
Exactly.
If I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah.
I hate email. Yeah, I empathize with you.
Okay, so this past week, someone I worked with, he got CC'd. Or something, an email address to him got CC'd to the general manager. And he got so upset about that. It's like, why does the general manager need to know about this? Yeah, Basil's all upset too. Oh, man.
Was he in trouble?
No, it was just a thing, a technical thing. And corporate, so here's the thing, and this is what upsets me, is people they approach business with a, what do you call it? A shotgun. When you shoot a shotgun, it just obliterates everything in front of it in close range, because it shoots that little pellet things, right? Everywhere.
Shot.
The buckshot shot. I haven't shot in a while. I did go shooting in Ojai, not with Malcolm McDowell, although he lives there, but with my mom's second husband, who I was talking about a little bit on a previous show. And he said, hey, here's a gun. Here's how it's going to feel when it goes off. Be ready. Here it goes. And yeah, it hurt because it was like, boom. But as a kid, you're like, whoa, okay. And that way, now I respect guns and what guns can do and all that. But at the same time, people approach that way with their emails. They just go, I'll just CC everybody on the planet because everything I say is important and everybody needs to see it. There's too much power given to everybody now.
No, there should be CC etiquette.
Thank you.
Yes.
CC Etiquette, which is going to be my new rap name. Yo, it's CC Etiquette.
Oh, God.
And I want to throw at you a predicate. And I'm going to... That's all the words I know that rhyme with etiquette. There's a bunch. Confederate.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that one. That's all I got now. Went an interesting direction,
This
huh?
is veering in a completely different direction.
Wow. So, anyway, you say use CC etiquette, and I agree with you, lovely lady.
Yes. Do not CC someone
Thou shalt not.
unless, let's see, what's the law here? What's the rule? Unless they really need to know.
Yeah.
If it's,
And the thing is, and I'm actually kind of a hypocrite because I was talking to somebody recently saying, you need to keep us all in the loop. But actually I justify that now because he was CC'd. A bunch of people were CC'd on it with a question. So when you answer a question and you've been CC'd by everybody, you just feel you really should just reply all. Because, okay, you brought us all into this mess. Now I'm going to reply all. So all of you who supposedly need to know about this will now know about this.
yeah, the reply all in the CC, that can be abused.
It does. Well, the thing is, in my world, neither should be used. But if you are being CC'd, it should behoove you to reply all. Otherwise, other people in that email might go, oh, well, so-and-so didn't answer yet, so I have to answer. When, in fact, that person did answer directly to the person.
Yeah.
So, I guess...
Confusion.
It's common sense.
It leads to confusion. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I would want to be CC'd in something is if there's something that I need to follow up with. So if you need me to follow up with something, then yeah, CC me. If there's nothing that I can do, then don't bother me. I don't want to know.
Exactly. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. That's another song from Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. I was discussing this with Ken.
Sorry. I had a dream last night.
Breaking my heart, you're tearing my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Oh, making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom. I return to wash my face when I come back to bed. Someone's taking my place. Those are the lyrics. They were edgy. I was a little kid and I heard that. I went, oh, they're talking about adult stuff. So tell us about your dream, love.
I dreamed that I was talking to is it
as we go outside
Art
a cafe
Garfunkel?
anyway, we're
No,
bringing
Art's-
Mike Stelly podcast, Summer
Garfunkel?
Podcaster Valley 10 today. Art Garfunkel, yes.
I had a dream that I was talking to him.
Really?
Yeah, he was just kind of, and I think I can't remember who the other person I was talking to, but
Paul Simon?
maybe it was Paul Simon.
Those two?
Yeah, because in the dream, I was just kind of casually talking to them, as if they were just two people just randomly walking on the street. And in my mind, I remember thinking, oh my God, this is Simon and Garfunkel. I said, oh my Lord. And I was like really excited in the dream, but I didn't want to let them know that I was that excited because I didn't want to make them awkward.
Feel awkward?
Yes.
Not make them. If they were awkward, they would have glasses on.
Yes, thank you.
Over their ways.
I didn't want to make them feel awkward.
That was my nerd talk person.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. I don't remember anything else. But yeah.
That's an interesting dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
We're crows. Welcome to the Crowcast. Do you remember when we were riding the horses and we were on the beach?
My butt still hurts.
But right when we got on the beach where we used to take Basil, the late great Basil the boxer, we saw two huge crows.
Oh, yeah.
Huge. These things were huge.
Huge.
They were so big.
Tremendous.
What were they eating?
I don't know.
They were like dead things?
Probably.
Weird. It was...
Cats.
They were eating cats. Oh, this has gotten dark. Yeah, the imagery of crows in literature usually preludes a death. But actually, I don't know.
The dark arts.
But was it post looting to Basil? I don't know. His passing, because we saw him right. We saw those crows right where we used to take. Anyway, I'm reading too much into it, but
I like where you're going with this.
And then there was also on the beach some other death.
Oh
that had
God!
to do with crabs.
That's right. We intervened in an attempted murder.
A seagull flew down. Not in this particular. We were at a different part in Half Moon Bay, over by what they call Mavericks. I've posted a lot of pictures of it lately. In fact, the last picture was from just around see it at mikesdailypodcast.com. Pilar Point is over there. But we're over there and two seagulls are beating up. First off, it was one. Was attacking a crab on the beach. And then a second one came along and lovely lady friend went running over there and said, "Stop!" and scared him away.
Yeah.
And then
they were mad at me.
And the crab wasn't moving. I picked him up. I put him in the little tide pool there, and he started moving. He walked around, so I think he's okay.
Poor thing. Well, he was totally outnumbered.
Yeah.
And he was on his back because the seagull had picked him up by one of his claws.
Yeah.
And turned him over on his back. So he was trying to right himself.
Yeah.
And in doing that, the seagull kept picking at him, and then another one came and was picking at him, and I was not going to stand for it. Damn it.
Good job, lovely lady friend.
I got in the way of nature.
You intervened.
I intervened.
And then you killed a hermit crab.
But then I killed, so it's,
on accident.
Sort of broke even on that
She
one.
didn't know the hermit crab was still in the shell. It's sad. Oops.
Yeah.
So always when you take shells from the beach, generally grab the shells that are further up on the beach, that whatever's in them has already died or
crawled out.
Yeah. That's what we learned in that lesson. Sorry, environmentalists.
Yeah.
By the way, so we were talking about Cecilia, that song, and we know someone, you've met Sylvia, who's listened to this podcast on occasion.
Yeah.
So we got this weird thing, and I don't know if this is Sylvia, but it's a name similar to that. And we got
Elvira?
Something, was it Elvira?
I think so.
It came from somebody in Hayward, and I only mention this because I know Sylvia is somewhere in Hayward, but or used to be. And this Christmas, it would look like it was a Christmas card at first, the envelope, and I opened it up, and I don't have it with me, but it was a piece of paper. It looked like they had written it down on a notebook paper. But then when we looked at it more clearly, it might have been a made to look like it was photocopied.
Yeah.
But it said something about reading a verse in the Bible in Job about what's happening now with the coronavirus and how you should turn to God. And that was bizarre. It's like, you sent that to my house. Who is this? I don't think that would be Sylvia, because she's more of the Buddhist preference.
Yes. Understanding.
But I don't...
Sensitivity.
That was weird. Didn't you think that was bizarre?
Yes and no. I mean, we get sent all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's not crap, but...
Like, if you get offended, that's the way the cookie crumbles. No.
We get sent junk mail.
Yes.
Type things.
Yes.
But it made no sense. And it looked like... Was it the... then they wanted us to go to some website.
Yeah.
And that looked like it was handwritten in, maybe. It was very bizarre.
Yeah, who knows?
So if you've seen something like this, give me a call, 336-MM Daily, 3 + 3 = 6, MM as in Mike Matthews, Daily as in what this podcast will be. It has, or might try to be. So this is the podcast picture. I don't know, do you like this one? Can you see it?
Oh, that was from our walk.
Yeah. So like that one, or here, let me forward the... We did a little... No?
Well, the placement of
Well, look at, and there's a sign next to us that says
dude,
dead
sweet.
end. That's not good.
Yeah, that does.
Here we are holding each other in a loving embrace, and there's a sign that says dead end. What podcast picture should I post at Mike's Daily Podcast.com?
gosh. There's so many pics.
That's a cute one of the horse.
Oh,
There was a horse scratching his buttocks on a fence up in Colombia. That's a place in Podcaster Valley. How about that one? Where it looks like the
he's
horse.
taking a bite out of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really see his head. Gosh, there's so I don't know, love. There's so many pictures. You could do one of Winter.
Winter. Well, I would have to get Winter's a dog, and I'd have to get permission from Winter's owners.
Okay.
Who never listened to this podcast, so I don't think it would matter. But Winter's face would then be on. Although there's a bunch of cool pictures with me and Winter.
Yeah.
But people might think, oh, Mike got a dog.
Oh. You are you're spending time with a friend's dog.
Yes, we were giving it. Oh, they have a really cool dog walker, by the way. If a walking device, a leash that ties to your waist instead of holding it in your hand. And you were saying, because you tried it, you didn't really like it because you said it hurt. You didn't prefer it.
I wasn't too hot about it. I mean, I definitely see the advantages of it in that your hands are free to text or hold coffee, whatever it is. And at the same time, it doesn't give me, I feel like I don't have enough control of the dog if, say, there's a car jumps out or another dog comes and she wants to just suddenly take off, then, like, I'm just jerked.
Remember there was a cat?
Yeah, and she totally took off after it and, like, knocked me off. So I don't know how I feel. Maybe I just need to it was also my first time using it, so.
I liked it, and then I remembered as well when I used to hold Basil's leash and he would pull my hand, the blood would just drain from my hand. It would be so painful.
Oh.
Just the way he would pull.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he's so strong.
And the owners of Winter have really taught her not to pull, but wow. He was a strong dog.
Yeah.
He'd pull my hand, and at the end I was pulling him up with the harness around his back leg because he couldn't stand on his back legs anymore. And then I was lifting him up at the very end, but he ain't heavy. He's my doggy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like, what, he was 85 pounds, 90 pounds?
Yeah.
90 pounds of muscle.
And it's not like you're picking up a weight, like a weight at a fitness place, which all of them are closed now, except for the ones that are outside. So much for that industry. But yeah, he was, a big, like, his weight was not evenly distributed, and he would move around and wiggle. And
yeah.
It was difficult. It's more difficult when you have that variability happening when you're carrying something, when it's squirming around. Your muscles are all trying to compensate.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I had.
It's definitely a workout.
Well, we covered email avoidance. And, this actress passed away, Carol Sutton. Do you remember her? She looks familiar.
She does look familiar. What was she
Steel
in?
Magnolias, Queen Sugar, Lovecraft Country. I think she was also in The Help. She was in Treme and the American Horror Story, I think.
Oh, no.
She had COVID-19.
Dang, she looks so young.
Yeah, 76.
What? She's 70 or was 76? She looks younger.
She looks so young.
Wow. That's
and then
heartbreaking.
Giuliani. This is the justice in the world. Giuliani survived his coronavirus at 76, and he was at high risk for serious complications due to his age. And Trump said that nothing's right. He's fine. When the word first came out that Giuliani had the coronavirus, And it says here, or he himself, Giuliani said, my treatment by the nurses and staff at Georgetown MedStar Hospital was miraculous. Miraculous. He says, I walked in with serious symptoms. So it was, you know, I hate this whole making light of the coronavirus like it's nothing.
Minimizing
A
it.
friend of mine from high school said, oh yeah, he knew someone that quote unquote had it. Like it doesn't really exist. That just burns me up. It's like the whole fantasy world that people want to live in, that this isn't a real problem, a real situation. That's why we're making all these sacrifices. Anyway. By the way,
Preach it, love. Preach it.
one last thing. Yeah, Giuliani got special treatment. It looks like he said
Of
he got the
course he
same
did.
treatments as Trump did.
Yeah.
So, and Trump got that Regeneron antibody therapy.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I think it turns you into a. Well, anyway, we won't go on any further. I didn't mean to get political. We have to be a little, take this more seriously. Because I know somebody who was that's all conspiracy. Coronavirus is a conspiracy. COVID's a conspiracy. He got hit hard. The guy up in Shasta.
Oh.
The guy up lives up in that area, Redding and all that.
Okay.
You know, he was like, yeah, I live in the mountains and I can withstand anything and blah, blah, blah. It's all a fake. It's all you hippie, liberal Bay Area people made it up. And he got hit. He was out for weeks. It's not a joke. Take it seriously.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Stay safe, folks.
And then, one other interesting story here. Brazil has rolled out their COVID-19 vaccination plan with an initial goal of vaccinating 51 million people. And that's 1/4 of their population in the first half of 2021. So there we go. So let's see. That's the end of that. Okay. There you go. Anything else?
Wait, but when can 1/4 of the population by when?
The first half of 2021.
Oh wow. Okay.
In a document sent to the Supreme Court, which had given the government a deadline to drop the plan, the health ministry said 108 million doses will be available for priority vaccination of vulnerable groups that include health workers, elderly people, and indigenous communities. That's in Brazil. So
this is going to be with us at least. Oh gosh, there's no end in sight, right? I'm preparing for 2021 to be similar, very similar to 2020. That's kind of how I'm preparing myself mentally and emotionally.
that you'll have a mask throughout 2021. Yeah. I'm not going to ditch my mask on New Year's Eve. Well, there we go, love. We got a little dark there at the end.
These are some dark times.
It's dark outside right now.
It is dark outside. But did you hear about the, God, what are they calling it? It's the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter.
Oh, yeah. It's going to make a superstar.
Yes.
Everybody is a star.
And there's also, it also happens on the equinox. Equinox, right? Equinox?
Winter solstice.
Winter solstice, not the equinox.
It's a vernal and autumnal equinox.
That's right.
And a winter
solstice
summer
is different.
I always remember that because the summer solstice parade in Santa Barbara used to be so much fun. Although it was a madhouse. You couldn't find anywhere else where to park. But yes, the winter solstice.
Winter solstice. So we get that beautiful star. Well, it's not a star, but it looks like a huge star.
Interesting. Like the Star of Bethlehem.
Yes. And there's also I believe it's a solar or lunar eclipse, folks. You can check me on this. There's, some kind of celestial event happening at the same time. Towards the end of this month. So there's all kinds of things happening.
I can't wait to see that.
In the stars.
Hope it's not too cloudy. We can see it.
Yeah. I wonder what Walter Mercado would say.
Oh, what would he say in Spanish?
La luz.
La luz. Sagittario.
Sagittario. And then he'd like,
He'd do that thing.
yeah,
With
this cape.
Are we in? Yeah, we're in Sagittario now, aren't we?
Yes.
Until
That's you, love.
that's me.
You're Sagittarius.
Till the end of the year. You know, my mom loves winter and summer solstice. She loves the summer solstice because it's like sun all day, nonstop, like the longest day of the year for sunlight. And then she loves the winter solstice because that means that's when it starts to change and we get more sun. Starting from that day forward, the days get a little bit more sunlight each day. So that's what she likes. You might like my show on KKDV. Check it out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sundays. Details at kkdv.com, or you can go to my website, mikesdailypodcast.com. I have a link. Not a cat. That's a lynx. Look who's here. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's right. They haven't visited yet.
Let's say hi. Hi, Mac. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing?
It's a disgruntled fiddle player telling you what.
What?
You spreading lies about Giuliani again?
No.
Yeah, you're saying that he had the coronavirus. He didn't have anything like that. He just had a little cold. There's no such thing as a coronavirus. How you doing, lovely lady friend?
I'm doing pretty good. Or,
Trump won the election. Say it with me. Trump.
I'm kind of tired of hearing about all that. So how are your holidays? What are you doing for the holidays?
I'm going to make a big sign saying, Trump won. Trump won. And Merry Christmas. Well, I'm saying Merry Christmas. Say it with me. Merry Christmas.
That sounds like a mare, like a horse.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Merry.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
You're saying mare. You're not saying Mary. You're saying mare.
No, I'm saying Merry. Merry.
We get you.
Well, wasn't that what they called Mary Tyler Moore on the Mary Tyler Moore show? Who the heck? Oh yeah, Mary Tyler Moore. They call her Mare.
Mare.
For short.
I don't know about her, but I know Merry Christmas.
The late great Mary Tyler Moore. Look who else is here.
Hello, am I going to make the delicious root beer? Oh, can I cuss on your son too?
No, you can sing a Simon and Garfunkel song.
All right, I'll sing one right now. Would I lie to you?
That's the Eurythmics.
No, the other one.
What? Oh, Charles and Eddie. Can't you see it in my eyes? Never been in the side. Would I lie to you?
Oh, that's
Would
right.
I lie to you? Oh yeah, baby, it's in my time, baby. Christmas time, would I lie to you? Would I lie to you?
Brewmaster, I brought my own mug here.
All right.
I want you to fill me up.
Okay.
Some root beer. Phrasing.
She wants you to fill up the mug that she brought.
With root beer.
Okay, I will do that.
Excellent.
Here's some delicious root beer.
Oof.
It's the eggnog root beer, love, that he makes.
Oh, man, that's good. Thank you, Brewmaster.
Wow. This show in all kinds of weird places. You're welcome. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Madame Rutabaga Valentino and Bicep Bentley. Thank you, lovely lady friend. Would you like to add anything?
No, just happy holidays, everyone.
Yay! Merry Christmas.
Merry holidays.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!